Hey there, how's it going? Just going to show you some basic meal to cook that I've been kind of figuring out over a few years. So you get like self-raising flour, just like that. Self-raising flour. You get like about a cup worth for one person. Like that in the cup. I'm pretty used to doing stuff like this. I'm not quite as technical as most people will do it. I'm more of a non-technical food. Put in the mixing bowl there, and add to that. Add like depending like how much you add, like about that much margarine. So like 1 teaspoon, 2 or 3 teaspoons there. So like 2 teaspoons of that. Add that much margarine. You're supposed to melt it, but I don't really bother. You get like I usually use all sorts of sugar, but you put like about 3 tablespoons. So like one, 2, 3 there. And what you do is get like about 1/5. Put about. Show you exactly. This is the key part of it. You don't put too much. You don't put too little. Balance the whole thing. About that much in. Probably less than that. Right? About that much salt in it. You see that? Well, it's just there. The teaspoon is not that. About that much. Put that in there. You get a fork, and I sometimes add like just a little bit of oil, maybe about 2 teaspoons. You get a fork there, and then you basically just mix it all up there, make it like a dough ball. What you do is just add water as you go. So you add like, if it gets too mushy, you can just add more flour. It's not really tricky. It gets watery. I don't use too much oil, basically. See, it's gone a bit watery now. But yes, maybe about 1/4, 1/5 of a cup of water. Mix it up there, and all there is mixing it up there. Give it a good mix. Probably adds like a little bit more flour. Whisking it. Show you that. Mix it all together. That's the key. You don't want to have like a little salty lick at the end. A little bit of sugar. Mix that all up there. That's a bit too runny. More like a ball. So add like maybe 2 tablespoons of flour. Doesn't take much. Just keep it there until you got like a kind of like how you bake a loaf of bread. You don't want it too like there's something like that now. Still a bit too gooey. You want it kind of like kind of consistency of like Play-Doh really. You just keep mixing flour until you get that nice like kind of doughy. You don't want it too tacky, otherwise it's not going to work. You keep adding flour. You can always put it in the fridge for later. I'll put like 2 or 3 tablespoons at a time as we whisk it through. It's self-raising, so you don't have to worry about adding any baking soda, baking powder. You don't have to add that. Let's do that. And what you do, maybe just a little bit more flour. The trick is you want to, when it's kind of consistent, you want to kind of like lay it out on a plate. This is a normal plate, and then kind of squash it down with your palms. Oh yeah, that's better. Look at that. Turning it like it's on the spoon now. It's on the fork. Yeah. Cool there. About that much is, I want it like a ball. Mix it through. Sometimes the flour gets trapped there. When you got the ball, you're just going to put that on the plate there. And obviously, you know, you want to wear like gloves or make sure you've done a good job washing your hands beforehand. Which I have done, of course, as you do. Got to do that. It's part of the spirit of cooking and being an enjoyable time. An event. I always put water in those, eh? Sometimes it goes pretty hard pretty quick, so fill it up with water. Fill that up with water. And what you should have is this. All you do, look, I'll show you, is kind of press it down with your palm of your hand, and flatten it out. And what you do is just keep pressing down and it'll go out. Sometimes you have to sprinkle flour because you get sticky. Sprinkle flour on it. Flour on there. And then once you kind of got it, shake the flour off there. Once you got it kind of like that, what you do is just get a knife and you just cut it basically. You don't want to be too technical about it. You just cut it like maybe like into 6 pieces. What you do, because it's the size of a plate, what it'll do is you can put oil in the pan, not too high, probably on about 5, you know, the halfway mark, like straight up and down on 5. If it's on a plate, it'll fit straight in the pan, man. Yeah, and just monitor it, and then like kind of cook it like a pancake. It's very similar to a pancake, but it should be a bit more crispy. Not too crispy, but there you go. I'll show you. I'll cut it and I'll show you. Yeah,